Hi Virgos, welcome to Lucy the Antigua Tarot. My name's Lucy and I am so happy that you're visiting me, and I do have your reading for the month of May of 2016. It's a 9-card spread. It is a general reading, so let's take a look at it. Alright, my dear Virgo, so here's your reading for the month of May 2016. It's a 9-card spread. This is you in the center. The Page of Wands. Now this is a deck of the tarot that I bought in Guatemala back in January, and I love it because it has the titles of the cards in Spanish for the major arcana and the court cards. So this is the Sota de Bastos, the Page of Wands, and that's at your center. That is you. Okay, now entering your energy at the top, what is crowning your reading? We have the Queen of Cups, La Reina de Copas. Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas. You have the World, El Mundo, and you have Judgment. So you have two major arcanas and a court card at crowning your reading. At your center you have the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, and concluding your reading, forming perhaps maybe a new foundation for you this month, we do have the Nine of Swords, the Empress, and the High Priestess. Let me pull this out. La Suma Sacerdotisa, the High Priestess. Okay, so it looks pretty good. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas this month, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 court cards, and the only minor card you have here is the Nine of Swords. Okay, so let's get on with your reading and start with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands means that either a person or a happening, something's going to come in, or someone is going to come in. You may be considering a new relationship, Virgos, or you may be coming up with new ideas, new inspirations, setting down foundations. As you can see here, the surroundings are arid. There's nothing planted yet, but the ideas are coming in. Okay, this energy is an ambitious energy. It's passionate. So that's where you are. You're feeling ambitious, you're feeling passionate. You want to see manifestation of what you're thinking, of what you're wanting to create. And you are ready to move forward. You have drive. You have your creative juices going. You have your desires, and you have this young energy about you. Okay, that is at your center, my dear Virgos. Awesome card. The energy that's coming into your reading right now, I'm going to pull these down because we're going to work on the top ones first. You have the Queen of Cups. Now, this could represent a woman who might be coming in to help you. Maybe you need rescuing. She will come in. It could be someone you know. Most likely it's somebody you know, somebody who's been keeping an eye out on you, who knows you fairly well. It could be a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, an older sister, and they're always watching you and thinking about you, and they love you very much, and they might be reaching out to help you. This is the energy that's coming in to guide you. What this card is saying is also that it's time to listen to your elders. Or you could be feeling very intuitive right now. Or this energy that's coming in feels intuitive. This queen sees the good in everyone. And it could be telling you, it could be possibly telling you that you need to find the beauty in all things. Just like she does. She finds the beauty in all things. Also, it could also be telling you to learn to appreciate yourself and the thought that people put in for you. You have people around you who are being thoughtful, and it's telling you to be appreciative of that. Okay? Or maybe you are already doing this, and this is the energy that's coming in. You're feeling thoughtful, appreciative. Okay? And it's also saying that if anybody's really thoughtful towards you, to make sure that you reciprocate that feeling, that you respond with that feeling. Okay? And be grateful. Or it could be that you're already feeling grateful. Okay, Virgos, my dear Virgos, that is what's coming into your energy, into your reading for this month. Following your Queen of Cups, you have the World. And this card is about reflecting outward. Outward reflection. See things as they really are. It's also about finishing projects, finishing any investigation work you're doing, any trips that you need to make. It's also saying that you have just completed a fantastic undertaking, a great undertaking, and that you have transitioned from student to master. Very good. It's saying that. And also it's saying that you could expect a nice, pretty important trip this month. It is Mother's Day, so there you go. Okay, so this is what you have, and it is crowning your center. But it's interesting because here they're talking about a person or a happening, someone who's coming in. And here you could have this lovely Queen of Cups coming in also. Great energy. Okay, let's look at your third card that's crowning your reading. You have Judgment. This card is warning you not to jump to conclusions. Don't make any hasty decisions. If you get excited about something, especially with these new ideas that you're coming over here in your center, take it slow. Think carefully about what you're doing. So it's telling you that in regards to career, okay, maybe that's related to career, make sure you understand that everything you do is being judged, okay, and you're being watched. But there is a promise of success, so it's a very, very positive card. And that's lovely. That is what's crowning you guys this month. Now in the center, we're starting out with the King of Swords. And this also could be somebody you know, probably a male energy. This is somebody who has a lot of authority and who has dominion of communication. This person has really strong ideas and has a really precise way of communicating. Very direct, doesn't really worry about if what he is saying is going to hurt your feelings. He just needs to say what he has to say. Usually what he has to say is right on. We're just not always ready to hear it. Very intelligent, very honest, very upfront. It's a great energy to have on your side. So this is the energy that's coming in before you, and this might be somebody you know. It could be somebody who's telling you what to do, how to do it, where to do it. And if that's the case, it's telling you to just step back and reflect on what it is you want to do. How do you feel about it? Or it could be you doing that, telling people what to do, what they should do, what they shouldn't do. And if that's the case, it's telling you to step back and ask yourself, are you saying too much or are you doing too much? This can also be somebody who can give you advice, whom you can refer to whenever you need some good logical advice, because this is about logic, this card. Very different from the Queen of Cups, which is about emotions. And you know both of these people. We all know somebody who is like this and somebody who is like this within our family. Generally, that's the case, and that's what's going on with that. And it's interesting because at the bottom of these two cards, you do have the Nine of Swords, and we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. But in terms of like your center, these are really two good energies for you to stay in touch with. Keep that communication going to help you with this new project, new ideas that you're thinking about. And on the other side, you have the Knight of Wands. And the wands are all about actions that we take on a daily basis. And basically what this card is telling you, that you have the foundation and you're ready to get started. So both of these cards are connected. Here you have the idea and you're going to work on the foundation, but here it's telling you you've already been working on the foundation. And in your world, which is crowning your center, remember this card, that you have just done an incredible undertaking, which you learned so much that you're no longer a student, you are a master in that field. So maybe here you're going to expand what you've been working on up here, expand on it. And this card is telling you that yeah, you're ready because you're the master now. So I think these three are probably connected too. You know, these three right here. It's beautiful. Okay, and that is at your center, my dear Virgos. Now, at your base, the new foundation or the foundational energies that are happening here in this reading for the month of May, you have the Nine of Swords. And this card is the cautious card. It's all about being cautious. You might be feeling a bit anxious about a situation. Or maybe you're blaming other people about why you're feeling anxious. So it's telling you that if you find yourself in a weird situation, in a scary situation, to just ask yourself, you know, how did I get here? What am I doing here? Look at yourself and ask yourself, how did I get here? And to learn your lessons from there, because if you're in that situation, you must have done something that got you there. And so just pull back, try to relax. Try to take responsibility, slow down, don't stress out about it, because you could be stressing too much, and that's what that card is saying. And that's the only negative card you have in your reading, Virgos. That's really the only one you have. Okay, and then you have the Empress. And this is the fertility of ideas and creativity, and it's right below your center. So these are all connected here. You know, it's almost like I just want to focus on these. Forget about this one. Ah. Whatever happened here, it's time to let it go and move on. Learn your lesson. Move on. That's what it's saying. But the Empress is about new ideas, being creative, new beginnings, moving forward. So whatever happened here, it's telling you move forward. It's also, this is a feminine energy. So if you're a woman, it's saying to honor your femininity. And if you're a man, it says to honor that someone who is the queen, you know, the Empress, to honor her energy and embrace that femininity of her, in her. It's also a card that's reminding us to take note of the women that are in our lives. And it says to be yourself and to take care of yourself, especially after, you know, a sword event, whatever that may have been, my dear Virgos. Take care of yourselves. Really nice reading. And leaving your reading for the month, you know, you came in with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a very giving energy. Very giving. Very fiery, giving, very smart. A nice, really nice energy. And you're leaving with the High Priestess. And this is a very, very spiritual card, my dear Virgos. La Suma Sacerdotisa. And it is one of the most spiritual cards in the Tarot, actually. Let me put it over here so you can see it a little bit better. You possibly could be working on self-development or in developing your psychic skills. This is a beautiful reading because you're coming in with feminine energy and you're leaving with feminine energy. And feminine energies usually are, like the male energy tends to go more towards logic. The feminine energies tend to be more instinctual. That doesn't mean that the male energy can't be instinctual. This card is saying to pay attention to your dreams, because fantasies, dreams, and goals, oh my goodness, are about to happen to you over the next couple of months. Wow. So get organized and look for and be prepared for when this starts to happen to you. There's some thumping going on upstairs. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything about it. We're just going to move on. It also says, it's also saying that if you want to get a new job, you need to get organized, because there are job opportunities out there for you. They're around. Reach high, go for the stars. Wow, my dear Virgos. That is an amazing reading. And if you're a woman, it says to tune into your sexuality and make use of it. And if you're a man, you will meet a woman who's got this energy, sexual energy, and to go ahead and approach her and embrace that energy. My dear Virgos, that is your reading for this month. Take a look at it. Wow, that's amazing. So my dear Virgos, oh my gosh, that is an amazing reading. I'm so thrilled to have brought this to you. I'm just getting goosebumps all over from this reading. It's a beautiful reading. I'm so glad you came to visit me, and I hope that this reading helps you and sends some really awesome messages your way. I wish you guys the best month of May. I hope you have some beautiful Sunday afternoons sitting under a tree somewhere lovely, picnicking with loved ones and children, you know. And I also wish you a lot of peace, and I will see you in June. Take care. Bye bye.